I think that's part of it, but it's also like if you have a problem with your ass, you go to a proctologist.
Yeah.
You're like, Doc, I sat on this bottle of wine. What do I do?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Oh, yeah.
I went to a colorectal surgeon.
A what surgeon?
A colorectal surgeon, which is like the same thing, like
right,
all
right.
asshole.
Yeah.
And
all asshole.
that's
all the
intact.
time.
we specialize in ass.
All ass. Pass the grass.
But
all ass.
stuff
Boys.
only.
You got an ass? We've got a doc.
It's ass half full over here. Woo wee. It smells horrible in this office.
Why were you there?
Okay.
She wanted to get her asshole enlarged.
I have.
That's where you go.
Yeah, you gotta get it stretched. If you want things to fit, you gotta get it stretched out.
Get my springs tightened.
I have. Okay. Should I tell you the punt? Okay. I have an anal skin tag.
Oh, that's
Swear to
rough.
God.
I'm so sorry.
It is external of my asshole. I could show you right now. It is hanging out of my asshole as we speak. A piece of skin, unremovable, would have to be surgically removed.
Okay.
But get this.
So
With a
that's
laser.
removable.
For years I have this, but I'm thinking it's a hemorrhoid, right?
Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Classic
Whatever.
mix-up.
Doormat. I'm like, oh, must be a hemorrhoid. All right.
It's a doormat
I'm not
eating
gonna complain.
through her own ass.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You're just hemorrhoid. Sorry, didn't mean to get mad at you. And so I'm like, it's problem. I go to doc, and he's like, okay, hemorrhoids. But then I like wait longer and longer,
Right.
and I finally go to a doctor, and I'm like, I'm sitting there.
Maggie's lovely.
You're gonna love this part. She goes. She's like, I'm like, I got something hanging out of my ass. I'm pretty sure it's a hemorrhoid. And she's looking at me like, I'm 100 pounds soaking wet. She's like, what could this little fucker have on her asshole? She's like, this little bitch is gonna bother my time, because she got bullied, because she got spit on the bus. Now she's at the because she's triggered by her little asshole. So she's like, and also like, oh my God. So I'm like, I think it's a hemorrhoid. And she's like, all right. She's like, look, we really don't do any surgery. It would have to be really bad to do surgery. Right. She's like, we would do this first, and then we would do this, and then after everything, we would talk about surgery. And I'm like, okay. I get in the room. She looks at it for 2 seconds. She's like, all right, so, this would be something we would surgically remove. I fucking told you! I told you to shut the fuck up and you know what's in my asshole before you started talking! You judged me way too quick. She judged the book by its cover. And she had no idea. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, like I cannot. And it was also like a Chinatown office. Like it had like carpeting. You know what I mean? I was like, I can't, if I'm going to get my ass done, it's going to be on the Upper East Side. Okay? It's not going to be down here. So
Get the Western medicine over here.
Yeah,
no
I was
Chinese
like,
doctor looking at my ass.
yeah, I was like, all right. And I was like, fuck this bitch.
So next steps are.
So, okay. So then I go up to Upper East Side.
Okay.
And he's like,
Her and her ass tag.
me and
train.
Henry, we go up, and this is like the creme de la creme, apparently, of ass doctors. Like the coolest dude, one of the coolest motherfuckers I've met to this day.
Were you a little worried as a dude going in?
A little bit, but
Okay.
he was like very down to earth, like very cool.
How old was he?
He was maybe like late 30s.
Ooh,
early
that is
40s.
young.
Hot.
Stop. I
So
could not
awkward.
do my ass
Kinda
tag.
hot. And I'm like,
No.
Just get in a doggy position.
yeah, I'm just like, I just come in naked man. I'm just waiting for him, like bent over.
I'm really impressed. I would have a hard time showing a hot doctor my ass tag.
It was that was when I was like, I didn't do enough research on this doctor.
You want somebody senile.
Yeah.
Old.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
They've been around the block. They've seen it all.
Yes.
Like golf ball tags.
Yes.
Where you're like, mine's cute.
Right.
Like, you're welcome.
Right. Also, someone who like would not know comedy. You know what I mean? Someone who would not, break HIPAA.
Hands up your ass like you're talking about stand up.
Yeah, they do. He's like, oh, what do you do for a living?
No
I'm
way.
like,
Ass fingers in the butthole.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm like, funny you should ask. I'm collecting material. He's like, so what do you do? I'm like,
Finishing, he was like, all right, all looks good.
It's always the funniest conversation because you're laying there like this. Like you're like
on your
this,
side,
and you're just like have your pants off, and he's just like fingering your ass, and you're like, yeah, I do comedy, and then I work from home just to make a little cash. So it's like so awkward. But he's like, oh yeah, like we would surgically remove this, and get this. they do Botox on the Upper East Side for your
Buttocks.
asshole.
I was gonna say, could you get a BBL like while you're doing it?
Could you imagine? Like while you're down there, listen,
Let's
just
turn
clean
this
it up.
tag
It's a
into something
twofer real
positive.
quick.
Yeah, just make it just the whole package.
That's a silver lining
And,
for, for
yeah.
an anal tag.
Yeah, so apparently if you get the big bucks,
Uh-huh.
it helps the recovery because then you don't tighten and stuff. But, pardon the pun, I ended up, he's like, okay, it would be a very painful recovery.
Oh,
Like,
no.
you really have to think about this. I'm like, okay. So I've waited a little bit, and then I went back to another doctor, and she was like, you know what? It is so painful. I hear from people that, like, she was basically like, if you're not a gay man who, like, is there, like, your asshole is a part of what you're doing sexually, because, like, I don't fucking do anal. Or, like, I have, but, never again. And
Bible's pretty clear about that.
I'll listen to Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ only, okay? No one's getting in this ass. So I was like, done. And she's like, you know what? If it's not, she was like, wink, wink. If your asshole isn't your whole
It's not
fucking
gonna
life,
grow, right?
yeah, she's like, then don't do it.
Thank you for coming on.
Thanks,
Yeah, thank
Dad.
you.
And thank Henry for me.
Yeah, thank
I
you
will.
both for being here.
I will.
It was fun.
Best.
Henry, they love you. And
You should do like a vaudeville act. How do you like school, Henry?